Okay, we're on a mission here. Got to replace an ignition coil, DG508. We got a misfire. We had a misfire in cylinder number 1, so we took cylinder number 1's coil and 5's coil, which is right across from each other, switched them, didn't we, Michael?
That's right. That's what I heard.
And what did we do?
And then we realized that the misfire went from piston 1 to piston 5.
Piston 1 and piston 5. And then we realized, hey, it's a bad coil. Plus, it's all cracked to hell. Okay, so now we're going to replace that with that one you see him posing with earlier.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay. So this thing's got to take this. You see how all the room that Ford gives you to work on these? Isn't this beautiful? Oh yeah. Let me edit. Let me edit. Oh yeah.
Okay. So.
Now you just here's you got to pop this. Just bang this up with your hand. You don't use them at all yet. Bang this up with your hand. Bang it loose because it pops loose from here. Bang it. There you go. There you go. Twist it up. It's keyed. Keep twisting until the key's off.
Okay.
Okay, now you gotta put it on the table over there by your iced tea. Now you gotta take off these two and these two. And you see that vent hose, how it goes up over the top? Remember that, because that's gotta go over the top of the air cleaner assembly, not under the air cleaner assembly, over the air cleaner assembly. What do you think?
I think that's good stuff right there. The iced tea, that is. This looks like an easy job, though.
It is.
Thank goodness.
It is. I mean, everything's so accessible here. I'm going to get some Ford lovers, and I do love Ford. I do love these Econolines. I've been around them since I was a little kid. I was about 5 years old. My pappy told me, son, I'm going to show you what an Econoline van is supposed to look like.
Never turn back.
And then he left it alongside the road, just hammered it out of there and left me on the roadside. And I see that Econoline just drive away. Now, after he gets done with doing that, he will take this worm clamp, loosen it up, and when he loosens it up, you just peel it over this way. You don't have to take it all the way off. Otherwise, you can unplug the cable. Whatever you want to do.
What cylinder are we working on today, eh?
We're working on cylinder 5. That's sector 37G.
Okay, all right. My favorite sector.
Oh, yeah. Look at the way he handles that. That's some good iced tea you're drinking.
I learned this at Polaris
Yeah,
back in '99.
Yeah. Yeah, you used to work on assembly line, didn't you?
That's right.
Maybe we shouldn't say that because people got to remove certain things that all the bolt holes are stripped out.
I never forced a bolt where it didn't need to be.
You didn't?
No, not once. Wouldn't do that kind of stuff.
I won't ask Johnny that question because Johnny's honest Abe. He'll tell the truth. You put all them bolts inside that pan?
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
So you want that thing taken off now, right?
Yep, loosen that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're all the same except for the one deep inside. What the hell? Oh, that's right, Johnny put that stuff.
Where the heck did that come
Oh,
from?
you got to get the whole. You want to get a rag? Want me to pause? Okay, he had to get a small rag, keep his fingers clean. Okay, this is going to be a short, and if you guys know my channel, you know my shorts are at least 20 minutes long. And I'll pull it off from up there. Now just flip it over. No, flip it over this way. Lift it up, flip it over right over this way because you got a connector right there. Just push that thing down, and then wiggle it out. No, push that thing right. No, put that thing right down. Right.
Oh, this.
Yeah, that thing right there.
Ah, yes. You're referring to the tab that is beneath this blocker.
Yeah, you push on this tab. There you go. See, there you go. Actually, one that actually came out.
Wasn't doctored beforehand?
No, it wasn't. It was easy to come out the first time. Okay, now see the room you got? You still ain't got no good room in here. Come on, Ford. Look at all these vans are this way. We got a 78 van parked over there, and it's a little better than this. Not much. Okay, now see, Michael, if you can get in there and get that, we don't have to remove this. Otherwise, we got to remove this thing. There's a, if you get this one here, I'll tell you guys. Let's see, you pull this aside, and there's another worm clamp that I don't have. You can't see with the light way back there.
Do you remember what size socket it was?
It's one size under that other one. It's like
it's
a 7, I believe, I think. And you can get this the hell out of there. But they say be careful because that thing it hooks to, if you get that off, it's a bear to get it back on, the one that's wrapped around the intake manifold base.
So you just want this loosened and twisted out of the way?
No, not that.
No.
No, it's not that easy.
Oh, okay.
You gotta.
What do we need to do?
You gotta take this like this, and see the worm clamp back there, right there?
Oh.
You gotta grab that.
Oh God.
Or you can leave it like this, and you think you can get in there and get to that.
Let me try.
That it's right in there. You should be able to get
I
it.
think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you say that now.
See, that was the bad one over there for us, the number 1. You know, if I can't get a shot of it, that's because blame Ford. We do it that way. I know guys that do this all the time will say, "What are you complaining about? I do that for a living." Yeah. Well, I salute you, sir.
I, for one, think you might be a moron.
What, doing it for a living? Them guys make good money if they got a good, working a good. Let me go around this one here. Oh God.
I think there's better ways.
Like what? Making YouTube videos. Now I'm not gonna get this, folks, but when you get that on, I'll take a shot. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, you see what he's got there? We're using a 1/4-inch drive. That's what, about a 6-inch extension, and we use a 1/4-inch universal joint, and that is a, what is it, 7mm socket or 8?
It is a 7mm.
7mm socket to take it off, and see how he's got it aimed. Just beautiful. He does a good job getting it on there. I tried, doesn't happen.
Well,
So
it might not even be on there. It seems like it is, but we'll see.
We'll see. Well, you'll get it. Get the angle right.
Oh yeah.
You got it there. Get the old saw horses out. No. The one thing you don't want to drop that bolt down. So if you got some kind of magnetic head or skinny fingers to get in there and pull that bolt out. And then when you get the bolt done, Michael, hold up the wrench and the bolt. I'm going to quit filming here. And you guys, do yourself a favor, go to Harbor Freight or anywhere you want to get it and get these magnetic. That's a 6-inch. They save you. You start stacking these tools on this rail here like this, and you're going to have tools falling down all over the place. So get one of these. You're made in the shade. Okay, there you go. There's the bolt.
There's the bolt.
There's the bolt. 7mm head.
We use this first, though. We use the
Yeah,
6-inch extension with the, what is that, a universal?
Universal joint. Let me focus on it. Universal joint. Oh. Okay, there you go. This focus really gets me riled. Okay, you want to wiggle that and try to get it out?
Sure.
There you go, that easy. Now you got to unclip that thing. It helps if you unclip it first. You get under this a little, right under, you feel a little clip on the bottom. Just squeeze it in and don't break it.
It's on the bottom?
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Just push this a little knob and just put, there you go. It's right on the bottom, people. See, show them that thing there. The knob, I can't get that close, so I got to drink the. Okay, see that little knob right there? That's why you got to push it. It's on the underside of the thing. And show them how we knew it's bad.
Take a guess, folks.
I take a guess what's bad. You move it around, show all the cracks going down. Yeah, see? And, by the way, this is a counterfeit. From what I found out online, Motorcraft don't do this with that sticker. Okay, I call focus is off. Yeah, see?
What are you doing?
I'm showing them that thing that's showing that's a fake.
Ah.
Okay. If it's not, people let me know.
Use this. This is the tang right here.
Let me zoom in.
Right at the edge of that thing there, this little piece right there that I'm pressing, that presses in. Press that in while pulling it off to remove the connector.
Yep, and don't break it. So otherwise you got to buy a new end or silicone it on. Okay, now we put the old one in. And bring it over here, Michael. Okay, there's a real one and there's a fake one. And that's the brand new one.
Sure.
See a little paint marking here? That's a sign. And this is a sticker. This is embossed in there, you know, printed on there.
So we're gonna put this one back in, right?
Yeah, we'll put the cracked one back in.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And you notice, turn it over and show them the boot on the good one. No, the opening. You see that? See that grease from Ford? They put silicone grease in there to keep it from rusting, and arcing, whatever else, whatever other reason. That one's dry as a bone. Okay. I might not be able to get it when you see. So you find out where that hole's at, because that's how you got to orient it.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, this is for a 5.4 liter 2-valve engine. It's a 2000 Ford Econoline E150 with a 5.4 2-valve.
Oh yeah, there you go. I felt the click.
And then line it up, you'll see, just wiggle it around.
And you said this was a Triton?
Yeah, it's a Triton. Lined up to the hole?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel? I'm gonna feel myself.
You do it.
What a new one feels like. And we're not replacing all of them. I know people are gonna bitch and say, you should be replacing all of them. No, I'll replace them as they go bad.
Thought you said we were gonna swear on this video.
What, did I swear?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Bitch.
Oh, that ain't swearing.
Oh, it ain't. All right.
No, that's my middle name. Okay, now you gotta get that bolt in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the bolt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. We just got in the mail today. My son says, I'll help you install it. And then he says, when you get done, you wanna buy me a lobster dinner? And I told him, start packing your bags. What do you say to that, Michael?
I heard there was a lobster dinner on sale at the casino today.
Yeah, you're gonna cop me to go to the casino. I won my millions there already. I don't need any more.
I've made enough.
You got it started?
I think so. We'll see though. I'm gonna use the socket.
Imagine if that's got the plastic intake manifold. They're notorious for leaking, where the aluminum meets the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And you can imagine remove that intake manifold here. I think I'd sell the vehicle before I do that. Well, I'm going to catch a lot of heat saying that. Ford lover watching this. Say, what are you, crazy, man? You crazy? Yeah, I am. I've been around Ford all my life. I even, when I was 5 years old, the first word I said was Ford.
Ford.
And then when I was 9 years old, I said Ford Motor Company.
That's good.
Your hair in the arms is throwing the focus off.
Sorry about that.
Anyhow, he's good. Just gonna put the nut back in. See how he's got it on? Yeah, when you tighten it, it's just supposed to be snug. You're not supposed to over crank it, for obvious reasons. Okay, he's gonna go and put that wire back on and listen for the click. I'll be quiet.
Where'd that connector go? Oh, there it is. I heard it click. Did you?
I didn't hear it click.
I did hear it click, but it was light. I can pull it off.
No, you don't have to pull it off.
There we go. I'll put it back on again. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just pull it back and see if you can pull it off by hand.
Nope, that's secure. Yep.
Okay. Okay, there, that's done. Okay, now get that thing. That body.
Oh, yes.
Over there.
Get those out of the way.
Oh, Michael, you got to put this on too first. Oh, by the way, to make it easier for us, I didn't explain, but we took this off here. There's a little bolt that goes right here by the thermostat housing. There's a little clamp bolt that goes right here. But we also, so we get in here better when we got it out, we used a zip tie to tie it up. So you got to cut this zip tie out. You got cutters on you?
Nope, but I'll get one.
Okay, because that's what we did. You might not have to do it, but it was always in our way, so I zip tied that up so it didn't fall down, and I took that off so, because I was really keeping it tight. But you don't have to do that. You do what you want. But we want to make as much room as we can to get in there. And then we get everything out, we'll test run it. It should work. It's an OEM part. You got to watch them Ford parts online. There's certain sellers on eBay, or matter of fact, Amazon's the only place I go for them, because eBay's got too many counterfeit stuff on it. Okay, now you got to get a bolt. It goes right in there. You screw that down. And I don't know which bolt it is.
Probably got to be this one because this is the odd duck.
Yeah. And then are your speedometer and your cruise control cables. And always hand start that stuff. You're going into aluminum, so. And just snug. You want to strip the holes out. There, stay right there. Bolt. Okay, that is a 10mm socket, by the way. For some reason we put it away. Should be in that little pan. So that's a 10mm. Just snug.
That's snug.
Okay, and that's all. It just lays like that. I don't know why, but it just lays. Ford has it like that. Okay. Now this goes in. Gotta plug that cord in. Sure, click. Oh yeah. And now you flip it around like that. Make sure the cord is out of the way. Make sure it goes under that hose, that vacuum hose for the power brake booster. Make sure that cord cable's out of the way, and then fit it in that rubber hole, Michael. Get that over there. Lift it up, get it on. That's why I don't lock it in there yet until I get it and work the tube in. Is there something back there stopping it from going in? A cable?
Nothing that I feel.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all the way around?
Towel.
Your towel. Is it, you feel it all the way around there on the lip?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about lining up the holes till you get this thing out. Then you can do that later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So now everything's back to 8mm, right? Cody?
Yep. 8mm or 5/16.
And there's one and the same.
And you never loosened that clamp in the back, did you?
I didn't.
Good.
I didn't need to.
Right.
You guys put that on properly for last time?
Yep.
You go to it snaps.
Snug. You go a little harder than that.
I'm sure I'm pretty good with those two hands.
Okay, how does it feel? Does it feel like that rubber thing is on there good?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, now put your bolts in.
Which ones?
Last 4.
Okay.
We put, what do you call that stuff?
Anti-Ps?
Anti-seize on them. Because we live in the rust country, and if we don't, you'll break them off. And watch your fingers, because you can get you're gonna get my stuff all dirty. I want this to look like a brand new engine under there. I paid enough for it in today's used car market. There you go. And like I said before, make sure that hose that goes to your brake booster down here, see it? That's a vacuum hose that's on top. It's got to be on top. Ain't that right, Michael?
That's right.
It's got to be on top.
That's what I've been told.
And he gets this done, he'll put that little angled thing on after he cleans his hands off. and then I'll give him the pleasure of starting it.
No, you should have the pleasure of starting it.
No, you did the work.
It's your vehicle.
Yeah, but I don't want to bend over and do it. I don't bend as good as I used to. I was a hell of a bender when I was in prison. I shouldn't say that. I think I'm in prison.
Yeah, but you got real flexible there.
My humor, you got to remember tighten them even. Don't forget to get them because them are the main ones, Michael. They tighten up. See how these are slotted so it can move? There you go. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. Snug too, so this doesn't come loose. That big old 5.4 liter Triton really vibrates a lot. Oh, look at that. You know, I know you love working on cars. How'd you ever say you'll work on this thing?
Because I knew it was going to be easy. If I knew it wasn't going to be easy, I wouldn't have helped.
And I wouldn't blame you. I know when we did the gas tank in here with the sending unit, I wasn't going to film it. I don't want the memories. Okay. You got them tighters, they won't vibrate loose?
Oh, yeah, they're snug.
Good.
I could crank on it if you want.
No, that's just snug. Okay. Now go wipe your hands off real good, and you'll get that little twisty device that goes on the end. Okay, now it's pretty self-explanatory. See the key in there? And there's the little knob right there. Yeah, now he's just got to lift it up high to match that hole, that slot. Lift it up high like that. It lines up. There you go. Then push it in and swing it down. So to bend it backwards, you get these little clips. Pop it in. There you go. That's it. It's done. There's your dinner. Okay, now, Michael. Used to saying Johnny, my other son. Take the tools off and that clipper. Make sure all your tools off. You don't even get inside. Just reach inside and do it. Oh. Now I'm gonna just don't start till I get back, because this thing really revs up. Make sure it's in park too. Of course, you won't be able to start if it isn't. Okay. You good? We're good. Smooth as a baby. No more little rattles, stumble.
Super.
Oh yeah. Do that, come around again, do that again. Walk around real cocky though.
Supra.
That's it, done. Now you're gonna move the thing to lock that in. You slam it down and look out towards the camera.
Oh, yes.
That ain't gonna stay, is it? Be sure to let it drop good. Now look over here proud. Now you can kill it. Supra. Was that a focus?
No, it was good focus. I laughed. I wasn't expecting it.